Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Communities Live here at Sheffield Live 93.2 FM. We have comedian Will Mellor and Rob Denman. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, tell us a bit. We are talking about Gas Safety Week. So, and you've also done a film narrated by yourself, which is to remind householders about the importance of having gas appliances safely checked annually.
Yeah, we tried to get the message across. It's Gas Safety Week coming up from the 9th and to 15th, and we just wanted to remind people that don't wait for the problem to happen. You know, have your gas in your boiler annually checked, because you know it's going to go wrong at the worst possible time, and that's what these videos are. They're on the Gas Safe Register YouTube channel. If you go to the YouTube page there, Gas Safe Register, you can see the videos. It's 3 videos, and it's basically a guy who has got something important happening that day, and at that time, it's the worst possible time for his boiler to go or his gas to go, and his shower's freezing cold when he's got his job interview that day, or he's got a girl coming over he wants to impress on a date, and he's cooking the food, and all the prep's happening. And when he goes to turn the hob on, gas isn't working, and the microwave romantic meal for 2 isn't the one. So it's a bit of fun, but at the same time, you're trying to remind people, it's better to be safe than sorry. So try and get your gas and your boiler checked annually if you can.
And also, it's happened to you as well, Will, because you returned from your holiday and you found out when you came back that your boiler was packed in.
Yeah, it was freezing. I went away just before Christmas with December. Wanted a bit of winter sun, so we went away. When we came back, we was like, right, get back now, relax, get ready for Christmas. We walked in the house and it was like a fridge. It was freezing, and the kids were like, "What's going on, Dad? It's freezing." I was like, "The boiler's gone," and it was late, so I couldn't get anyone out. So we had to sleep in coats and clothes, and we had to have. It's amazing how much you take your boiler for granted and how much it does for you. And it's only until it goes that you realise, and that's the whole point. And also the cost. You know, it doesn't cost that much to have your boiler checked annually, but if it does go, it'll cost you thousands. You know what I mean? It could do. So, yeah, we're just encouraging people. Don't be like me or silly Ali in the video. Get it checked.
What can we do more to make people more aware about how to keep people safe from with gas safety, like boilers and stuff like that? What can we do more as a nation?
Well, I think it's just awareness, and keeping yourself open to the fact that just because it's working now doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it, because there's a lot of moving parts in a boiler, and I think, as like I said before, you take a lot of things for granted, like your hot shower in the morning or your heating, and when it's a summer, you don't notice it that much because it's warm, and obviously you have your showers, but the heating's not on, and now we're coming into the winter months. That is when problems can arise. So now is the perfect time just to spread the word and gone, we had your boiler checked. Like, go to gassaferegister.co.uk, find a registered engineer in your area and get it checked. It won't cost you a lot of money, but if it does go wrong properly, it will cost you a fortune.
Exactly. And nearly 1 in 4 UK homeowners have also not had their gas appliances serviced. That's absolutely shocking in the past year.
It is, but it's the same thing as anything, though. There's usually, you budget for things, but you don't budget for, I'll maintain my boiler. You know what I mean? And people are tightening their purses at the moment, especially coming to the end of the year. They get through summer, then there's the Christmas to start thinking of, and so it goes to the back of the list. But as I'm saying, imagine if it does go now in the winter. A, the cost, but B, the problems it's going to cause. And also, without even mentioning the fact of carbon monoxide poisoning, that if there is a problem, there's a serious problem in that it's a silent killer. Doesn't smell of anything, and if you've got kids in the house, that is a massive reason to have it checked.
And like you say, you mentioned carbon monoxide, which is the silent killer. So also another thing we could do is because I don't think a lot of people know about this, because we need to have an alarms to alert that there's going to be carbon monoxide, because obviously you don't know when it's coming out, you can't smell it. It's unbelievable. It's quite shocking, really.
Yeah, Paul's probably the person to answer this, aren't you, Paul? You know more about this than me.
Yeah, so carbon monoxide, silent killer. So you can't smell it, you can't taste it. The symptoms often confused with flu. So carbon monoxide poisoning symptoms would be headache, dizziness, breathlessness, nausea, collapse, and loss of consciousness. So easiest way to have confidence that your gas appliance is burning correctly is to adopt a regular program of maintenance and service. So a gas safety check costs 60 to 90 pounds. Gas safe engineer would then come along, check your appliance to make sure it's burning correctly and that there's no problems. Second line of defense against carbon monoxide would be an audible carbon monoxide alarm. They sit on the wall, monitors the atmosphere. If there's anything present, it will then go off with an alarm. 20 to 80 pounds, 20 pounds being more of a budget one, 80 pounds if you wanted to start talking to your mobile phone and ringing people.
I mean, we're coming near to the end of the time now, but I want to get this important point in because you mentioned a website, Will, earlier. Could you tell us the website again so people can get the information?
Gassaferegistered.co.uk, and you'll find a gas safe registered engineer in your area. Make sure you check their identification and they are registered, and you can get it checked that way. If you want to see the YouTube videos, just go to Gas Safe Register's YouTube page and you can watch the videos that we've made there that I'm the voice on. And yeah, tell your friends, you know, before it's too late, get it checked.
Will, Rob, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.